What is up, crew? Hi. I know it has been a long time. I think the last time I made a video I was doing what was it? I think it was a night routine before summer started, so it's been about a few months because obviously we're in November now, and it's just been a hot minute and I'm so sorry about that. Jamie is now 7 months old, which is crazy to me. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I'm so sorry. So here I am. I just wanted to do an update video for you guys to tell you all the things that has happened. I have more things that I'm planning on doing to come. So I just wanted to make a video and talk about those things. So first and foremost, as you guys probably saw, I have a new name. I named it Sin's Chaotic Crew. So the reason why I wanted to change my name again on here is because I wanted a family-based YouTube name other than my own name. And then I thought, well, my life is chaotic, like let's do like a chaos thing, and I wanted chaos in there, and then Sind. So when I was in school, my friends always had a nickname for me. It was Sind, and I always thought Cindy was like the only nickname I could do for my name Cynthia, because I hated the name Cynthia. Because if you ever watched Rugrats as a kid, Angelica had the Barbie doll named Cynthia. Picture, you know. And I thought she was like the most ugliest thing ever. And I hated Angelica, and I hated how ugly the freaking Barbie doll was, and I hated dolls in general anyway. So I was just like, nope, like I'm gonna be called Cindy from now on, like for the rest of my life. And then when I got into high school, like they would just call me Sind, and I freaking loved it. I was just like, oh my gosh, I have like a little nickname for Cindy, and I was just like so happy. And so I've always loved it. And so then I was just like, well, I love that nickname, so let's do Sins Chaotic, and like chaos something. And so I was like writing down a lot of things. I said to my friend, which is the one I don't remember if she was the one that came up with Sin, but she was the one that would always she still calls me Sin. And so I gave her the list of names, and she was just like, what about Sin's Chaotic Crew? And I was like, oh my god, I love that, because now at the beginning of every video I could just be like, what's up crew, or hey, what's up crew, like, you know, as a crew, is because you're a part of our family and you're like the part of the crew, you know what I mean? So I loved it. I was like, yes, I want to do that now. And it's also CCC, it's Sin's Chaotic Crew, so it's like CCC for short. And so yeah, and I was just like, I loved it. And so I also put in a new intro to do like a more family based than other than myself. I had some pictures of Bentley and the other woman now, like all 3 kids are on there, and so makes me really happy. Took me hours, so tell me I did a good job or something, you know. But it took me a long time to do that intro, as well as the other intro that I did. So I love it, but it takes a long time. So that is like the first thing I really wanted to tell you guys about, and why I changed my name, you know, on YouTube again. The second thing is, so I talked like a lot about this, probably not, well, kind of about it, like throughout the years of like us not having family around the holidays, and just like it really sucks not having people around, and like being alone and all that. So back in August, let's just say, so before I start anything, I'm gonna refer to you guys right now as my half brother, but he is my brother. Like, I will forever say that he is my brother, but for story context, he is technically my half brother. So we did not grow up together. We have 2 different moms, and we have the same dad. So if you guys don't know what half siblings are, but basically to me though, he is my brother. I did not find out about him until I believe I was like 17 or 18 when my mom actually told me about that I had a brother, and I was like, a what? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, you say that like I knew that. Like, I did not know I had a brother. And then when I moved to Virginia is when I officially met them, and I stayed with them for a long time. I was supposed to stay with my other eldest sister, but that lasted about 2 days, and it did not go very well. And so I literally spent the night over their house for a night, and I basically never left. They were the family I never had. So my brother has well, technically 3. So he has the twins as his younger siblings, which is and Brianna, and then his bonus sister is Madison. And so she's the one that we were like talking a lot, and she was like the friend that I took to the lake that day, if you guys saw that video before. And so we were trying to like hide her every time we were hanging out because, you know, I didn't want them finding out. But the reason for that was, so when I was pregnant with Bentley, me and my brother's mom got into it, and let's just say it was a fallout that could have been resolved sooner, but it didn't. And so before the fallout, I ended up being Dustin, and I got pregnant with Dustin, and after the fallout, I just left and moved to Dustin's house and just never went back. And so up until August, so back in August, I think it was August, which is when she moved, Maddie moved to their house full time, and I was just like, girl, because now I can't really talk to you. Like, she was one of the only people I talked to. She was like one of my friends. Like, I barely talk to a lot of my friends anymore, and like, so she was like the one person I would always talk to that was like, could sometimes hang out. And then I was so upset. I was like, no. And so, but then she kept telling me like, girl, like Michelle has changed like a lot. Like, I think you should talk to her. And I was like, I don't know. And I kept like shrugging it off, and I was like, I don't know. And then finally one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And she was like, okay. And this is fucking crazy. So I messaged her. I typed it out on notes because I was so scared. I was so scared to message her. It was crazy. So I was freaking out. And so I had it all typed up in my notes, and I sent it to Maddie, and I was like, is this good? Do you think it's gonna hurt her feelings? Like, I was just trying to be truthful and honest, you know. And she was like, no, like, it's really good. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna send it. So I had unblocked her like, I think a week prior or something, maybe 2 weeks prior. Yeah, so I messaged her on Facebook, and it had been 2 days and no response. I was like, she has got to assume, like, there is no fucking way that she has not been on Facebook for 2 days. Like, there's no way. There's just no way. And so that's when she actually talked to Madison and Brianna, and she was just like, I've been getting like weird calls asking for Cindy, and like I keep saying like, and it was weird because I haven't got phone calls for her in years, and they kept, like, the past 2 days since I messaged her, she kept getting phone calls asking for me, and she was like, that's just really weird. And then Madison spoke up. She's like, well, if she messaged you, she's like, she did? And then she was like, yeah. She was like, oh. And so she tried to go look for her. She's like, well, I didn't get anything. And she was like, well, you know, and she said, I think Madison said something, and then she was like, well, I blocked her. She was like, well, that's why you didn't get anything. And she was like, oh. And so she was like trying to unblock. She was like, I don't know how to unblock. So Madison laughed, and she unblocked me or whatever. But then she told me like she saw me blocked, and I was like, oh, nice. And so she was like, so just like text her. And so I asked for her number, and I texted her the message, and then we were talking, and then a talk ended up being a phone call, and yeah. And so my brother came home from work, and he came in her room, and she told me to say hi, and I was just like, hi. Like, I was so scared. And he was like, who is that? And then she was like, Cindy. He was like, his face just dropped. And so she started laughing, saying his face, if only you can see his face right now. And it was just so funny. And it was like, it was a great conversation. So basically, we rekindled and everything. Me and all of us in the family, and the family got to meet Bentley. And it made me really sad because I wish I would have done it sooner, so Bentley could have got like the baby years with them. And they also say it too, like they miss, like they wish they could have went back, so they're trying to make up time now, obviously. And with Jamie, they wish like they saw him like from the beginning, but like when they did it was better than that. So I think he was 4 months when we saw them again. It was just crazy. So now we have a family again, and it makes me so happy, which leads me into the future things. But before, like, so Bentley calls my brother's mom, which, you know, Michelle, her name is Michelle, Nana, and her husband Tim, Papa. So like, to them, the boys refer them to Nana and Papa. So, and also they call my mom Nana whenever she's here, you know, and everything. And obviously talking to her, like, I say Nana to them too. But also Michelle and Tim are Nana and Papa. So now going into the future, which is the future includes next week, which is Thanksgiving, this upcoming week. I'm so excited because we actually have a family now to celebrate with and everything. And I'm just so excited for Christmas and Thanksgiving, which I've always been so depressed like for years with Bentley because we just haven't had anybody, and it just like was so upsetting. And so now that we do, I'm just so excited. So next week I'm just gonna be filming, vlogging everything, and then I'm actually gonna do a thing because Michelle's like a really good cook, and so I'm gonna have like cooking with Michelle type thing, and she's gonna basically share one of her great recipes that everyone likes, and she's gonna cook for you guys and tell you guys like what she does or whatever, how to make the thing that she makes. I don't know what she's making yet, she hasn't decided yet. So she's gonna do all that for you guys, so I'm just so excited for that. And I'm just gonna vlog the whole day, so it's gonna be hectic, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be a lot of shouting, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'll try to edit most of that out, I think, for you guys. It's gonna be a really great time, and I'm so excited. And we'll have Abby, so Abby's gonna be here. I'm just so excited, it's gonna be so much fun. And then for Christmas, we're gonna do, so every year she does, not every, well, I think it's every year, but she's really prominent on first ornaments. Like, Christmas is Michelle's thing. Like, she loves Christmas. And so she is getting the boys ornaments. So she's making up 4-year ornaments for Bentley, starting with like what he would have had his first year and then like till now. And so he is doing that, so she's doing that, and then she's getting Jamie his first ornament, and the first ornament always says baby's first Christmas, and it just makes me so just excited. So I'm gonna vlog that whole ceremony type thing for the ornaments for the boys, and I'm gonna vlog, she always does Christmas cookies every year, so we're gonna do that with the boys and Abby, because we're also gonna have Abby this Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for that. So we're gonna have Abby this Christmas. Also, finally, I'm pretty sure we've never ever had a Christmas with her since me and Dustin have been together. I don't know if they had one before me and him got together, if she was with him for Christmas, but since we have been together, we have never had her for Christmas, and I just get so upset about it because I'm just like, it just sucks because we would love her for Christmas. And so we get her for Christmas this year, so I'm just so excited for that. And then, so I'm going to be vlogging all those fun things, and obviously I'm going to vlog Christmas Eve and the Christmas Day and everyone opening up their presents, and it's just gonna be so great. I'm so excited for the next couple big vlogs basically for you guys that are all family orientated and are just great. I'm also going to be doing Vlogmas. That's a big one because I keep failing at trying to vlog every day. So Vlogmas, December, starting December 1st, I will be vlogging every single day for Vlogmas. Like, even if it's a video like this, I don't really care. I'm putting up a video every single day for Vlogmas, and I can't freaking wait up until Christmas. So I am just so excited. And the Christmas vlog will probably be like that day vlog. Like, I'm probably like filming the whole day and then gonna get it up before midnight basically. Like, try and get it up as soon as I can. And if anything, like if we have like a big dinner or something, I don't know exactly what they do. If they do Christmas dinner or Christmas Eve dinner, I'll have to ask her about that. But, cause I don't remember from when I lived there. But if it's like a Christmas dinner, then I can try and hurry up and edit before, like after the dinner and everything. But if I don't, then I'll just do two-parters, so like Christmas morning type stuff for that day, like Christmas Day vlog, and then the 26th of December, just finish it off. So that is my plan. I'm so excited. I'm holding myself to it saying that, so let's hope I succeed with that, even if it's like a really boring vlog for you guys. But yeah, so that is the updated video. I just wanted to sit down and update you guys on whatever was happening, and I'm glad I did, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. So I'm gonna get off here, and I will talk to you guys and see you guys later. And I hope you guys have a great day, night, or evening whenever you're watching, and I'll see you next time, crew.